Perhaps you want to start animating intros. That's great. This series is supposed to help you understand some things that I didn't, or things that people had to show me at the start. So hopefully it is a bit helpful. Today's tutorial is going to be how to import your Minecraft rig. So I was saying importing your Minecraft rig, which is the character that you'll be manipulating, and rendering that frame, which means outputting it to a file and making it look really good in quality. So let's get started. So just go on YouTube and search FMR5, and then if you hit enter, you can see this video by iFrost21, and you just click on it, and then we'll pause it because we don't need that right now. And if you scroll down in the description, you'll see the download link on his Wix page, and then if we make this a bit bigger, then you can see this download button. Oh, it says release 13, so you want Cinema 4D R13 and up, and it says download, and just click on this and download it. It's a zip like this, but just extract it on whatever platform you are on. Once you open your Cinema 4D, there's a couple of ways you can import the rig. You can go into your downloads folder, and you can find the FMR library file, which ends in .lib4d, and you click and drag it into the project, and then this content browser thing comes up, and just double click on FMR, and then now you can see it's imported. We could go to window and then go all the way down to go up to content browser, and then find it in your computer and all that fun stuff. But of course we have it right here. Now I'm just gonna add these floors just to make it have some style. You don't have to add this, of course, if you're doing your animation, but you can go along with me. You can add a floor, and then add another floor, and then rotate it 90 degrees by going on the red axis and holding down shift and going to 90, and then moving it back. And then you can do another one on the blue axis and move it back to make like a room type of thing. So now we're going to add our light. Of course, add your Lightroom if you want, just like the FlipKips MC Lightroom. That's a really great one, as I said. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to get a quick render out, I can't speak, then you have to go to Create, Physical Sky, and then click Physical Sky. And once you do that, you can render out the frame, and you can see it looks a lot better. But we're going to do a couple more things before we finish this tutorial. If you hit this play button thing with the gear and go here, you'll see this is where you can customize your resolutions. So 720p is common, I guess. You can make it 1280 by 720, or if you want it 1080p, 1920 by 1080. If you don't remember those, hit this little arrow thing, film/video, and hit HDTV or 720p, whatever you want. Once you're all set up, hit this effect button, and then it will have a pop down of all these effects you can add to the render if you're looking through a camera or just the default render view. We have one here, it's called ambient occlusion, and then another one called global illumination, and you'll see these in pretty much every intro on the internet. Let's get a camera and just look through it. You can do this by clicking the camera button and then clicking through this little target right here. Now you can see just getting all the lighting right, it's taking a pretty long time, and I have a pretty nice computer, so if you don't want to wait this long because you want to use this technique for animations, because it's just taking 30 seconds, not even rendering the frame, just rendering the lights and all the passes it has to do for the lights. So if you want to change this, you can cancel render by clicking anywhere and going up here. Go under ambient occlusion, and everything here turn to 50% less, so 100 will turn into 50, 100 will once again turn to 50, 50 will turn to 25. Just continue to do this down the line. And also, this is very important if you're doing a hat layer on your skin. If you don't know what a hat layer is, it's just a little second layer on a person's skin, which it would have like a hat or hair. And if you want that, you have to click this Evaluate Transparency button. That means ambient occlusion will look for transparent things and light them too. Then go under Global Illumination and then hit Irradiance Cache, and then click low, because it's pretty much proven that changing this quality doesn't do anything. If you change it to low, it just lowers the render time, and that's pretty great. Also, if you want the frame to look the best it can be, go under Anti-Aliasing, Geometry, click that to best. Instead of 4x4 for the max level, hit 2x2, and this will give you a decently fast render. If we render this out, we can see the Irradiance Cache prepass is going faster than before, about 10 seconds. It's pretty much already done, and see, now we're on the render and we can see how it looks. I think it looks pretty nice. Well, we're just rendering a preview right now by clicking this preview button, but if you actually want to render this to save as a picture, then you do just this. Click the gear button again, go to the Save tab, and you'll want to make sure out of all of these it says either PNG, JPEG, any type of picture format you want. I'll do PNG, and then click these three dots here, and that will ask you where you want to save it. So I want to save it to my documents, and I want to name it something like my first render. You can name it whatever you want, I don't care. Then hit save, close out of that, and then instead of hitting the preview for the frame, hit this render to picture viewer, and that will actually render it to the file that you'd like. Depending how fast your computer is, this can take a variable amount. Now, obviously, if you want to put down some cache, you can get a optimized Lightroom, which means it's better for computers. Like, it'll take less to render because they'll optimize it better for everyone. Now, of course, this is probably like the slowest render I've done in a while, because Flipkip's Lightroom isn't even this slow, and my MacBook's fans are like absolutely blaring right now. Once your render is complete, like this, which means it's not gonna, like, no more of those squares are up, you can go and you can find it wherever you saved it, and here's the image up close or opened in a PNG file, and you can make this your background or whatever. I mean, this is just a start, but I think this looks pretty good for a start. And of course, you can pose it, which I might do in a later tutorial, but all you have to do is click one of these and move it. It's that simple. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. If this helped, then make sure to leave a like and suggest some things that you want me to cover in the comments for more tutorials. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think I already said that. And I'll see you guys in the next tutorial or intro. I should just say video. See you.